Show you how to replace the air compressor in the rear air suspension for 2007 to 2013 BMW X5. And I'm assuming if you're here, you have a BMW and you have this issue. And you probably think it's some big fix, some big expensive fix because it's BMW, this and that. But I'm here to show you that it's really not hard at all. It's super easy. Anyone can do it. You can do it on the ground with a jack and basic tools. You don't need much. I'll get into what tools you need in a second, but this is the pump. It's three nuts, and then these are your two air lines. You got a couple plugs. I just got this from my junkyard. This is the pump, and the pump itself I'll show you once I get it up. It's on the passenger side underneath. So let me get this car lifted up in there and I'll show you more. Alright, I didn't charge my big light, so gotta get a little creative. Sorry for the bad lighting. But so if you have the car up on the ground, it's right underneath this plastic shield. This is underneath the car on the passenger side, at the front. So you're gonna need a 10mm and a 8mm socket, and that's literally a 10mm and an 8mm, and maybe a flathead to just pry some of this out. But I'm gonna take this off and then I'll show you what's underneath. So we had the shield off, like I said, a couple 10s, a couple 8s. Here is the air compressor. These are either gonna be a 7 or an 8. I'll let you know in a second. But first we're gonna start with taking off this line. We're gonna take off the two lines that go to the rear. It'll be easier with the right size, but you could use a crescent wrench if you don't have it. But you got these two lines you gotta take off, this plug, and these two plugs, and this one, and then these three nuts, and it's off. Alright, so I got the old one out. So there's these three bolts right here. They're 10 mils. That's what takes it out of the car. And then when you are taking out these lines, just be careful when you're taking them out that you don't lose this O-ring, because if you lose this O-ring, you're screwed. And your bags are just going to leak the whole time. And that would be pointless. So, very, very simple. There's three 10 mils. Take all the plugs out, unscrew the lines, and it's a 10mm size for this. Just take that out, very common size. So very easy. Don't be intimidated just because it's a BMW and the airbags are bad and you think it's some expensive part. This was $60 at the junkyard. So don't go to a shop and they try and charge you $1,000, $2,000, whatever, just because of the name. It's easy. You could do this right at home. So I'm gonna get this back in the car, and once it's all hooked back up, I'll show you it, working, going up and down. All right, so we got it back on. Get this light for you guys. So when you're putting this back on, make sure you don't over tighten these, because it's just cheap plastic and you'll strip that plastic out and then the part's ruined. But these are the bolts or the nuts I was talking about. Just 1, 2, 3. You take those off, it comes right down. But now you just take these plugs, plug them back in, put the shield back on, and you're ready to go. So that's that. Quick and easy. It might take a couple tries to get the compressor to kick on because you had it unplugged and stuff. But yeah, it's very, very easy. Don't be intimidated by it because it's a BMW or a shop said it's going to cost this much or this much. It's super, super easy. Anyone can do it. So thanks for watching.